The Mystery of Chicken's Heights by Mothusi Mashigo. The character is Morapedi Chicken Lehodi, the 43-year-old male who's chubby and balding. The story takes place on a river somewhere along a journey that Morapedi is taking. He is uncomfortable. It is a place that has ancient people. It is a space that oozes an ominous effect. It has sounds of frogs croaking, squirrels scratching, trees, crickets creaking, owls howling, an occasional whisper of a haunted soul, a ghost, if you like, warning travelers to beware of your fate ahead. The visual is one that is dark and it follows into a sunset. And the only way we can distinguish between night and day is through the mist that falls in this place. It is early evening, about 6:23 in winter, and we see Chicken in this quiet boat with a rower who wears a hat made of straws and chews tobacco and spits it out at needs be. Chicken.
What use is my pilot license now? No, I'm indeed Chicken, the useless pilot that fears heights. You know, man, my story begins go high Bujate. If I tell you, I used to be a young and ambitious boy, full of intelligence. I mean, I went to the Tsebepele Primary where I got top 3 achievers awards. I also went to Tabelo Sorobe High School where I was top of my grades in academics. I even earned myself a bursary with George Bosman Bursary to study aviation in the University of Qatar. But I might as well tear up my pilot license one day. Instead, here I am on some stupid far away land to drink dragon's blood. I mean, what is dragon's blood anyway? Tell me, what if it doesn't even exist? I'm an incomplete man. Yeah. The only thing I want to drink is half case of black juice because that's the only escape from the music community that I live in. And I also have a fear, man. A fear is heights. No, my fear of heights began when I was a fresh young man at the tender age of 8, when I was carried by the leg, there dangling by my grandfather's best friend, twin brother. He felt it necessary to take me all the way to the 3rd floor of his flat in town and demonstrate to them an alternative way to kill a chicken without using a murder weapon. I was completely terrified, so much so that I wet the bed that night. And guess what? They all just stuck out their big rotten teeth and they laughed. Even Madala, he laughed. Oh, and I also have a wife, Kusela. Oh man, bless her soul. She has done the best that I could possibly ask of her, supporting me and the kids financially. But she's also tired of my cowardly fear of heights, man. She's leaving me for the young chief at the village. Just imagine, 16 years of marriage down the drain. Who am I, man? I spent 8 days in a bus, 3 on a train, 11 hours walk, and now I'm on a boat made of pumpkins on a way to some far away land to drink dragon's blood. There's no shoes, no jacket. Kuchu. Chicken is imitating the train vehemently. There's no winter hat, and yet the temperature keeps on dropping day by day. No wood for fire, no vodka, not even a sign of smoke, man, to see that I don't know. It's all just water and these damn pumpkins. And I'm quickly running out of food.
Looking into his kaftan, then feels exasperated.
You see, all that I have left now are 3 slices of stale bread, masonja i7, quarter liter of water, and a chappies. No. This is the price that I have to pay for chasing my dreams. Because turning back is not an option, as it provides only death and more suffering. I mean, it's night time now and my stomach is busy making a moaning sound. All that I can see is a mist. Hang on. I see a light ahead. Could it be? Impossible. I mean, I knew what I had come here for. The thought of it alone was enough to convince myself of its existence. But the sight of it, to finally realize that everyone was wrong about this place.
Bang! The boat hits something hard.
And no, what are all these eyes that are staring at us in the dark? Better not be Botokolo Shilobostokale, because I tell you right now, I will jump into the water.
He looks outside the rowing boat into the water, but there's no water anymore. It's just soil and space.
Is this my last day on this earth?
The eyes start approaching him and they get bigger, and finally he sees clearly as a mass of an ancient, disfigured, and huge skeleton appear out of the dark trees. The water begins to run again from the tree trunks, and as if crying from the dead, Chicken panicking even more.
Emuna, I promise to give you an extra 50 pap if you get me the hell out of here. Okay, fine. Maybe 50 won't carry it. How about 100?
Complete silence.
Oh, you greedy bastard. I know what you want. 150. 150. Oh Lord, help me. Today is the day. You have brought me here to this non-existent place, put me on a boat with this mute, and now I'm about to see flames. Flames, I tell you, flames.
The sound of thunder and lightning flashes. In fact, this is the only time this forsaken place gets light.
Okay, okay. I apologize. Maybe it's not entirely your fault. Hey, you man, row faster.
Still silence. Out of anger, he throws the rower money out of the boat.
To hell with it all, man. Now row faster here.
The skeletons begin to retreat and disappear back into the forest. The place goes silent from all the ominous sounds, and there's a reversed rain effect coming from the underground upwards, and the boat lands back on water again.
So all that I had to do was to throw my riches out of the damn boat and everything goes back to normal. Man, you could have said something, you know. You're probably going to fill up your pockets with my money on your way back.
Focused on the light ahead becomes larger, and the boat approaches that. The boat reaches the beach made up of chrome soil. Clearly, this place is rich with nature's resources. Chicken jumps off the boat. His legs turn into an extension of the chrome, almost like he was trapped in the cement. And without saying the word, the boat rower turns the boat back and rows away. Shortly after, a strange cloud like object flies down from the sky. An old and tiny mysterious woman sits on it. She has a wrinkled face, closed eyes tucked in her lips, long nails. She carries a long crooked stick, and next to her is a little bottle half filled with a maroon and bright and yellow liquid. End